Morning everybody. Right, quick video for you. I've put in and out to track rod ends on this, and I was going to do Draglink, but obviously, Draglink it wasn't that bad actually, and luckily it got a grease nipple so it's straight. But also I found out in process of doing it, which you'll see in video, that it's a different Draglink for left hand drive to right hand drive, so that's where we're at. So just stick about, you want to watch video, it's something to cobble together, it's a bit interesting for you. Also, I've dropped discs off and repacked bearings because I had a bit of trouble with brakes that time. So obviously they got a bit hot, so it'll have melted grease, so that's all resorted out. So something interesting, and if you've got one of these, something that might be useful to you. So, well, just classic cars, surely you want to watch it. So keep watching video here, and I'll just show you old arms, old track rod ends here. They're all ready. Well, all changed anyway, so stick about for the rest of the video. Enjoy. Right everybody, it's a lovely Saturday morning, so, and I'm just doing all steering on 66 Zodi. Right, first couple of points first. Look, you see jacks out of the way, you can see the cars on axle stands, but obviously prior to putting on axle stands, slacken your nuts off on your wheels, just take tension off, then jack her up, make sure you're on axle stands, both sides, get your jack out of the way, make sure your handbrake's on, and your car's securely stood on your axle stand, so you're safe. You can do what you want then, and then just get started. I mean, I'm going to move into this job and I'm going to keep pulling you in and out, and hopefully show you easiest way and probably less hassle way. Again, you're tracking something like, so I'll pull you in shortly. But there's just a few safety things. You can see axle stands, they're on chassis, car's on handbrake, and it's in gear. So you're safe in a safe working environment. Right, I'll fetch you in very shortly. Right everybody, I'm just fetching you back in here. Now look at these two rods I've made here. One says offside, other one says near side. Now if you look at them, the difference here, it's probably quite an inch. Now I'm going to show you something now. If I get this one now, the offside, and I take it to the car, I'm going to alter my lens just to get it all in for you. Right, now these are cut for a reason. Now here look, if you see, you go up to the edge of that bolt that's on your your thread on your Draglink, push it tight to its central, and you see what I'm doing there. I know the sun's blazing away, I'm trying my best for you. And then if you fetch it over here, look, and it drops to the centre of that nut. Now that will be my gauge to keep me tracking. Now other side's obviously different. I'm just showing you this because obviously wheels are straight, and if you keep it tracked at that, you're going to be at car war. I mean, obviously car will want to track when I finish, but that's going to get me near enough. Sometimes they get slightly different angle on this inner arm here, and when you get this inner rod, when you get track rod, and when you get a different curve on them, and that it alters this arm, so that just gives you a guider. So it's just a quick tip. Obviously I've got all my split pins out. Probably can't see so great, but they're all out now, so it's ready to drop it all, and it's just an easy way of resolving the problem. Alright, so I'll fetch you back in shortly. Right, I'm fetching you all back in here now. Now, it's all off. So it's all on. I'm got a good bit of sun, but I'm not mourning. Now we've got a problem, because if you look at this, I mean, it isn't that bad. It will grease up that. I mean, it's got a grease nipple, so I'm very fortunate in that respect. But if you look here, obviously the left-hand drive and the right-hand drive are different angles. Right, now, in that sort of situation, I mean, that's a genuine Ford, that one. Same as this, same end, everything. It's the exact same thing, but obviously right-hand drive. Now, I'm in a situation where, well, I've two options. I either get this one recon, but obviously that ain't too bad. So I'm going to get these inners and outers done, and then put this back on car and pack that up. And then I've got plenty more. I've got two, well, what I'll probably do is I'll probably bend that way. I'll probably heat it up and get them to go. But to be honest, I ain't got any settling gear, so I'm not in a place where I can get enough heating. But I can do something with it. Definitely do something. I mean, I'll have to weigh pros and cons up at it, but I'll get it one way. But this will last a while. I mean, it's got a grease nipple. I keep greasing up, and it is quite rigid. You know, it's just grease has dried out, so I can get a new seal on top, stuff like that. But this is what you come across with classics, so I'll fetch you back in a bit. I mean, I'll get these inner and outers on both sides, get it back on car, and well, it's just how it goes. So it's, you know, everything's real on this channel, so that's what happens, and that's what we've got to resolve. But we'll resolve it one way, but we'll have to live with original Draglink. It's not that so bad, it's more others that are bad. And I'll pull you in later. Cheers. Fetching everybody back in here now, look, because I'm dropping this inner rod off. So all it is, slacken this off, give plenty of slack. Some of them will be a lot stiffer than this. This is obviously excellent shape because it's from it. And then just unwind. And off you come. There's a lot of thread in there. And I'll show you, I've put one together on the other side, so I'll just take it over there in a minute. I mean, let's find that out. You see, I just steam on with things. I mean, I don't want to sound like, but I just get on with my job. And I mean, I know some of you might not even have been down this road before, but that's coming off. So just wind out. And then obviously I'll repeat the same on the end. Let's take it back out because I put other one on. Nah. So this inner and outer is now attached. Here, look. New one. It's on. So it's track rod end, right? So but I've left them loose roughly about where I am. And like I showed you with rod, when I get this all back up in a minute, I'll try and fetch you in, and let's see if I can get you a bit nearer. And I'll show you just the way I do it. So I'll fetch you back in shortly. And there's a few more tips and bits I do with these when I do them, but I'll get to them for you. Cheers. Right, I'm fetching you all back in. Now, if you look back on, I've just got to grease up Draglink because it's quite alright, so I've got to grease that up. But I've got hub off the other side. I've got disc off because I'm repacking bearings while I'm here. But now let me show you this. Like I said, told you about it. Right, touch edge of that thread and centre of that for your tracking line. So that's as simple as it is. If you look at this, near side, I know wheels on this side, but it's still near side at UK. So centre to that there, and that was my old line. So I should be driving that exactly as I am. I mean, obviously, let me just get a pair of grips to explain something to you. I've got some here. Right, so if you look at this, so if you, what is it? If you go downhill, right, you'll be pushing out. If you come uphill, you'll be, so clockwise, you'll be shoving out, anti-clockwise, and I think it'll be reverse on the other side. I mean, I have to do it by hand, I don't. So, edge of that thread, centre of that old tracking line, because your inner rods, or inner tie, well, tie rods, I think the proper title is, to be honest. Your inner tie rods will be different, they'll be threaded different than your old ones, so putting marks on all achieve note, and same with this, they'll be different. So that's now set. So what I'll do, I'll get that's a comfy position. I'll lock them up, plenty of oil around them, so it's alright, and that's it. And then I'll get disc off on this side, but I'll get a sure look. I'll get a quick look on the other side. The sun's playing up with me. Right, there's disc off. That side's all done same. Obviously, this side, your, what is it, idler, or split pin back in. I mean, on that side, on your inner tie rod there, it's actually got a go on an eye lock on it, same as track rod ends have now, but you just have to live with that. But I'm going to pack this up because they've both got up both sides, so repacking up, not hurt, a bit of fresh grease, and that'll about be it. Well, and it'll be back together, and it should be all right. It probably what is it's doing next. Supports in top of legs and bearings, so They usually do it. I just go through them and you get there at the end. But it's, I mean, if you look at weather, it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is the sort of thing that everybody had been doing once on the drive. On a Saturday morning or a Sunday. So I'll pull you in a bit later, just when I've finished up, and probably show you greasing up on this and that. And another old Ford getting put right, so see you shortly. I'll just show you this. So here, look, I've knocked tabs off. I'm just showing you how to get a disc off. So tabs are off. 5/8. Yeah, 5/8. So quick ratchet off. Oh, ratchet somewhere. Here we are. I mean, all this, I know you like to see this, but it all seems a bit tedious to me, but it's just very straightforward, so I'll show you. Just a bit on top of doing steering. It's alright to be laid on fluoride, so it's great. Right. That's that gone. Here, that one out of road. Probably get it out by hand. I've had them out obviously full because I've done calipers, as you know. You saw all that. Come on with the juggling. Might as well just getting the air guns. Right, so we clear off, drop her out front, and then we can work on this side. And then we're over here. Pop cap off. And I'll fetch you back in a bit, show you rest of the bits. When I said wait till I'll take cap off. Right, just fetching you back in. Obviously I've got this disc off, so plenty of grease round. Grease is not dear, so don't be free to put it on. It's just I've had a good clean up because obviously these both sides got hot whip brakes that time. That's that. Oh, pretty alright in there. Well, you can do them on a regular basis to be quite honest with you. There we go. Right. Pack bearing up. Oh, well, you can see. Don't be free to put grease on a bearing. I know now they say they're sealed in this. Well, that's now. This is from past. That's that on. West you're on. Note. Obviously keep some rags about or towel or something for you. Back it off now, quieter. No. Just touch it back a touch, they'll do. Obviously, this is very important. Split pinning. For God's sake, don't ever do it without split pinning. Don't ever do that. You're not swinging on this nut. That's a bit solid. Straighten her up. Right, to keep originals in. They all tend to fit better, but this one's proving me wrong. There we go. Tap her through. In. That over. it from my cap. Should be alright, eh? Should sneak by that. Right, that's that. So, plenty of grease round here. I know I'm filling my cap and all, but it don't hurt. As I said earlier, grease is not expensive. Don't be afraid to use it. That's it. Right. That'll be it. I'll pull you back in a bit. That's this back on. Obviously, I'll take this reverse foot caliper. I'll clean cap out, fill it back with grease, put it on. Grease up Draglink, this grease nipple on this side. Luckily, it's an early car, so I can. And then it'll be wheels on. So I think, yeah, wheels on. I'll pull you back in a bit. Just right, everybody, back on. Just an important point. In fact, I'll drop it in a bit. I'll beam you in a bit to show this. You tie bars here for your track rod end and your inner arms. Just make sure they're nipped. Don't have to swing on, but make sure they're up. You know, excitement. Don't go leave them. You know, and you've been adjusting, setting your set up. Like so with this, you know. So, oh, what is it? I'll just pull it back out anyway. So we've been through everything now. Drag links. Oh, what is it? It's luckily got a grease nipple, so that's all greased up, done, dusted, sorted. Obviously, you've got your inner tie bars there, you've got your track rod ends, you've got your locking bars here to tie them up, all sorted out. This has also had lower arms. It's had bushers into lower arms as well. Probably next thing, to be honest, I mentioned it earlier, is probably bearings in top of legs. They sound a bit creaky, but let's see. But it's good to get on tools out in a bit of sunshine, because we're just losing it now. We're just getting a few clouds. I don't know if we've lost it, but we've got job done. So I'll stick wheels on, jack it up. Well, I'll stick wheels on, jack it up, drop my axle stands, nip my wheels up to torque, and that's that done. So give a like if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see me messing with these old dinosaurs, because I always am. That's a comment you want to know. So I'll catch you tomorrow anyway, so a bit of something for you to watch. Cheers for watching, thank you.